Hey everyone, in this video, let's do a comparison of Copilot with ChatGPT. In order to do so, first off, what we're going to do is show you how you can have Copilot show up on your PC whenever you want. So what I'm going to do here is I have activated the ability to turn on Copilot whenever I want. So what we're going to do is press Alt and space at the same time. And you can see there that Copilot is going to pop up. And that is a really nice feature. If you have a Windows PC, then you can have access to Copilot whenever you want. And so that is definitely one of the selling points there for Copilot is there's very little fussing around. And if you just have a quick question about something, then it's always at your fingertips just to be able to pull that up and ask whatever questions you want or get whatever advice you might be looking for. Now, the downside to Copilot, as I've been exploring it, is that Copilot does not save your chats. And that is kind of a big deal. The fact that it doesn't save your old chats, then it is in some ways sort of like a search engine rather than being more dynamic like something like ChatGPT, which actually does save your chats that you can reference again in the future. So it's nice to be able to pull up Copilot at any moment to just ask a quick question or something. That's certainly worth mentioning, but it is a bit disappointing that it doesn't actually save your chats. And another thing here, let's go ahead and ask Copilot, do you have a memory of our previous discussions? And you can see here that Copilot is telling us that no, it doesn't retain a memory of our previous discussion. Each conversation is like a fresh new chapter. If you ever need me to recall anything specific, just give me a quick recap. So that is, it depends on what you're looking for. Personally, one of the things that I like about ChatGPT is the fact that it does maintain a memory of your old conversations. And that to me is kind of important because if I am starting a new chat with ChatGPT, then it's nice to be able to have that memory there so that way I don't have to explain myself again every single time I have a new question. And that's something that has shown up more recently within the last 6 months, anyways, where you can carry a memory over for each of your chats in ChatGPT. So here we have a couple of options we can take a look at in Copilot. Let's just take a quick look at each. Here we have this button, and what happens when we click on it? Well, it's going to bring you to a home page, and from here you have a variety of topics that it's going to show up. If you're just interested in any of these, then that's kind of nice. It depends on what you might be interested in. And I do wonder whether or not it is picking up on your if it's picking up on certain things that you may have said or did on your computer in order to tailor make the articles here that you might have access to, or is this just random based on whatever it is that Copilot decides it wants to talk to you about? So it's hard to say if that is the case, but it just seems to me that this is just kind of a random homepage of the top topics for the day. Let's go ahead and click here the plus sign, and you can see that we have two options. So if you want to start a new chat, then you can click there, but keep in mind that if you do that, then it is going to erase the previous chat. And if there is anything in there that you want to have access to, then you're going to have to start from scratch. You can upload images. I'm not sure about videos, but you can upload images and perhaps videos in order to gain Copilot's insight on whatever that might be. Documents as well. Those are things that you can upload, and Copilot can add a little bit. Can add more insight based on whatever it is that you upload. So if you have an image or some kind of a document or something like that that you want Copilot to help you out with, then it's nice to have that feature. We also have the think deeper option. And here, what this is think deeper when responding takes 30 seconds. So essentially, what this is when you toggle this on or off, then Copilot is going to spend more time considering its response depending on what you're asking about. If you want to have a more dynamic response, then you can toggle on or off the think deeper option. We also have the talk to Copilot option. So if you don't feel like typing out your query, then you can just click on that and you can just talk to Copilot, and then Copilot will respond. Let's go ahead and compare this now with ChatGPT. So we'll just go ahead and head over here really quick and open up ChatGPT. And if you're unfamiliar with ChatGPT, I have spent a fair amount of time with it, and I would say that it is, at this point of the different chatbots that are out there, I would say it's the one that I use the most. But that could just be because I've spent time with it, I've gotten familiar with it, and a lot of the information that I've added in ChatGPT, I find that it is important to maintain that memory, so that way ChatGPT offers more dynamic responses. So let's just go ahead and do a quick login here. And we've logged in and we've just started a conversation here just so that you can see exactly what we're talking about. Here on the left-hand side, now we have this chat that has been saved. And that's going to just stay here on the left-hand side. If you want to delete any chats, then you can click these three little buttons here. You can share, rename, archive, delete. And if we want to start a brand new chat, then we can click this button here with the pencil on it. And then there you go. We have now a new chat. And let's call this one, we'll just say, just so that we have some idea here. So then now ChatGPT has added this on the left-hand side. So this is kind of a big deal when it comes to ChatGPT, like having all of your different discussions. You can really kind of play around with this, and you can rename them and really tailor it to your preferences. And the fact that ChatGPT carries a memory with it. Now, if that's something that's concerning to you, then maybe this is not the platform for you. But if you like the idea of AI having a memory of your conversations, then ultimately what that equals is more dynamic, personalized responses. We'll just take a quick look here up at the top right-hand corner. If we go to the profile icon and we select settings, then go to personalization, then you can see here that there is the memory option, which you can toggle on and off. If you don't want that there, then you can toggle that off. If you want to clear all of the memories, then you can click that there. If you want to manage your memories, then they're going to show up here. And as you add specific details, ChatGPT is going to keep a memory of that. Now, if you're on the free version, it's limited. There's only so much that ChatGPT will remember before you have to start clearing memories, or it won't add new memories. And you'll get a little message that says, unable to add new memories, you've reached 100%. So that's something that's important to note. There's a lot of other options here that might be important to take a look at. You can delete all your chats. You can find all your archived chats. You can archive all your chats. Speech here, so we can change the language. Let's see here. So we've got, I think, yeah, so we have a variety of voices here, personalities that we can choose from. And that's something that you might want to tailor that to your preferences. Data control, we have shared links, export data, delete account. So if you want to just completely delete your account, that's where you can do that there. Builder profile, you can add your different links. Connected apps, you can connect your Google Drive. So that's kind of a big deal right there, because if you want to have more detailed data that you're keeping, you can definitely like connect these together, and that can really bolster what it is that ChatGPT is capable of. So that is something that I think is important to note. Security. We have our multi-factor authentication. We can log out of all devices if we want. So that's just to give you an idea there of what you can do with ChatGPT. Let's go ahead and take a look at the upgrade plans. I am not sure if Copilot has any subscription options, but we could take a look at that in a moment. But one thing, but with ChatGPT, we can look here and see for ourselves what you have access to when it comes to subscriptions. So, we've got our free subscription for $0, and then we've got our plus, which is $20 a month. And with the $20 a month, you get extended limits on messaging, file uploads, advanced data analysis, image generation. So that's something that ChatGPT can do, is image generation. We could test out Copilot here really quick and see if it does image generation at all. Access to advanced voice and video inputs, limited access to O1 and O1 Mini, opportunities to test new features, create and use projects and custom GPTs, limited access to Sora video generation. So that's interesting. That is somewhat recent that they've added that. That might be important to you. But I will say that having spent some time with the free version is really quite dynamic. It just has its limitations. And I would say that the biggest limitation there is the fact that it has a limit to its memory. So if you really want ChatGPT to be able to memorize more and offer more dynamic responses, then you can consider the subscription there. Let's go ahead and go back to Copilot here, because I am now going to find out here about the image generation. Can you generate an image of a puppy? Why not? Make it simple. And there you go. It looks like Copilot is generating an image for us. So that's good to know. There we go. So it does in fact generate images. Let's ask, is there a limit to the amount of images you can generate? Let's find out. Okay. Could generate images, but I can only create one image per request. Okay, so I think that's all that's saying, is that if it'll generate an image, but you're going to have to like redo your prompt every single time you want a different image. But it does seem as though that it does have unlimited image generation. So that's good to know. Let's go ahead and go up to the top right-hand corner here into our settings. And yes, there is a subscription available. So there is Copilot Pro, and there is a 1-month free option to that. Let's go ahead and just open that up here real quick and see for ourselves. Okay, it's going to ask us to log in here. So let's just go ahead and take a look closer. I'll be right back. Okay, and so I was able to find the information here for Copilot Pro, and it does look like it is $27 a month. So that's a bit more pricey than ChatGPT. ChatGPT is $20 a month, it looks like. But they do have a free trial, so that's nice to know. What does it do? We get preferred access to the most advanced models, unlock Copilot in your favorite apps, use Copilot Voice. So that gives you an idea of the difference here. Let's see. Let's take a look at the free versus pro. So we've got extensive usage, preferred access, Copilot voice extended usage, create images. So, okay, so this seems to specify that we can do 100, it says boosts per day. Okay, and use boosts for faster creation. Okay, so that's, so it seems as though we do have unlimited images, but the difference is that if you're on the free version, then you can do 15 boosts, which means that the image generates faster. But if you do Pro, then it has 100 boosts per day. So I'm not sure if you're somebody who needs that many boosts, but 15 seems pretty reasonable, especially if you are just doing, if you're not doing too much as far as image generation. And for myself personally, I don't know that I always need more than 15 images per day. So 15 boosts seems pretty nice. So yeah, so that just gives you an idea of what to expect with Copilot. Really nice to be able to have access to Copilot at your fingertips if you have a quick question or something. My feeling is that that's where Copilot is going to be useful, is just being able to hit Alt Space really quick and boom, there it is, and you can ask a question. That's kind of a big deal. But again, it doesn't maintain a memory of your previous discussions. It doesn't keep a chat history. And so that is a main reason, as far as I'm concerned, for why I would continue using ChatGPT, because I really like having that dynamic response. But there are other platforms that do similar things. And so, do your research, see which one appeals to you the most. For whatever reason, each company has its own philosophy with how it is that it designs its chat models, its AI model. And so that is something to take into consideration when it comes to shopping around for an AI chatbot. And that's all there is to it. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment and like and subscribe for more helpful tips.